everybody, and welcome to the Conway Arena in Nashua, scene of today's Holiday Hockey Tournament game between the host Hollis-Brookline, Derryfield, and South Pelham, the Kings. I'm John Collins, along with this other King. Tom King is with us for Game 2 of our Nashua ETV Hockey doubleheader. Two 20-minute periods, Tom, as you know, and running time.
Running time, which, I didn't realize it when I wrote the advance story that this was going to be running time. I got here for the Alva and Milford game. I missed the first one today. Got here for the Alva and Milford game and saw the clock not stop. I go, oh, I like this.
You just told me about the good numbers that Alva and Milford have. I was looking over here. If you're in Hollis-Brookline today, you're going to get a lot of ice time. There's 15 kids dressed.
I know it. Yep. Yeah. I know it. Well, this is a Division III team, John.
Right.
So Division III, the numbers are usually lower.
Right. Not small team though. There's some big kids over there.
They've always been big, and they've always been good.
They feed them well in Hollis-Brookline.
Joel Sanborn has done a great job with this program. He got them to the semis last year. I think he's probably figuring he's got one more crack at it with this group and the nucleus he's got. You know, he lost some kids, obviously, but he's got one more crack at it, and he's going to give it his best shot this year in terms of regular Division III interstate, state title competition. South Pelham, I watched them in the opener against Manchester, the Manchester Co-op team. Great skating team. Just need a little bit more of an edge and a little bit more willingness to shoot the puck. And they've had trouble to start the season. They're 0-2, and they'll see what they can get out of this tournament.
So Hollis-Brookline, Derryfield wins the opening face-off as they shoot the puck around the boards. It's in the Hollis-Brookline zone. Of course, the South Pelham Kings wear the white with the blue trim, and the Hollis-Brookline in the dark uniforms as we have our first heavy hit behind the net. Goaltender for Hollis-Brookline will be Kevin Quinn, and we believe in net Noah Sewell, number 30. Pair of 30s in goal for both teams.
Yep, it's 30. It's Sewell.
It's Noah Sewell, who may be about to see his first shot as Hollis-Brookline works it in. Over the net, though. Not a shot on goal. Oh, a savage hit, and that's going to bring a penalty. That was a boarding call. The two players kind of have a good sportsman-like tap afterward, but playing a bit too hard for the referee's liking. Tom Peter Gamache going to the box.
Well, Joel said that's too bad because he's their best player in my mind for South. But Joel Sanborn talked to me before the tournament started, last week, and he said one of the things that he likes about this tournament is a lot of the kids on all the teams in the area know each other because they played in youth hockey and stuff like that together. So that's one of the reasons why you saw that kind of camaraderie there when
Jesse Gertz.
When Gertz just, said no problem, and gave a tap to Gamache, and Gamache did the same thing.
And it's good to see Jesse pop right back up and take this face-off here on the power play.
Yeah, we had our share of big hits, and they call this the backyard brawl. We had a little bit of a brawl in the game preceding here.
No kidding.
Yeah, a little skirmish in front of the John Stark bench between Alvin Milford and John Stark.
0-0. Tom has an interesting quirk in the rules here where each half, they are halves, 20-minute halves, count by themselves.
Yes,
for points.
They do. Yeah, you get a point for winning each half and then a point for winning the game. So here's a break-in right here.
Jesse Gertz with a nice rush.
Gertz is a great skater, John. He's really one of their better performers over the last 2 years.
Riley's wrister from the point. Calvin Riley, another senior out there, was sticked wide. I believe that was a save by Noah Sewell.
So in other words, the game that you did.
3-1 in favor of, nice save there by Kevin Quinn.
But it was 3-0 at halftime, correct?
It was 2-0.
2-0, all right, 2-0 at halftime. So 3-1, it was 1-1 in the second half.
Yes, so, each team scored only one goal.
So you split the point, so you have it. So North Southeastern gets a half a point for the game, and Merrimack will get 2.5 points for the game.
There you go. Yeah,
because they won the first half, they won the game. You get a point for each half and a point for winning the game.
There you go. So they get 2.5. Right.
Right. Yep.
That's pretty fair.
Yep.
Steele, Hollis-Brookline in deep, and trying to clamp down on it, but it pops free.
They are all over right now. They are all over with Gamache out. They are all over, but the penalty is up because it's running time. So you go in the box for 2 minutes. You're going in the box for just 2 minutes, and then you're coming right back out.
Yeah, even if there's a face-off in the middle
and
of
I
it.
think a tournament like this, you need running time. You got a lot of people here for the whole day, and it's a little bit of it's a long day. So it's good that they do it this way.
Face-off again in the offensive zone for Hollis-Brookline. Are they the Cavaliers? I know with hockey they
No, they are the Warriors because they merged. Don't forget, they merged. It's Hollis-Brookline, Derryfield,
right.
John.
So they come by like the Kings,
right.
South
the
Pelham
Kings. South Pelham Kings, right, exactly.
The Warriors versus the Kings. Warriors with the puck. They've had the dominant time of possession so far.
The one local co-op that Alvin Milford's the Admirals, all right?
Oh, yeah?
So, it's, no Broncos, no Spartans. The one local co-op that never got their own name was North Sauhegan. They call them the Sabre Titans or the Sabre Tans,
Yeah.
So that's what they are.
Let's mesh the nicknames together.
Coached by Ashton Rome, a former Manchester Monarch.
Goal!
And a goal right there.
The wrister found its way through by a captain.
Is that Gamache?
It was number 18.
That is Gamache. I told you.
Peter Gamache.
Told you he is the player to watch on this team.
And he scores first. It's a 1-0 lead for the Kings. Just got free, got some space over there, Tom, and it slipped underneath the arm. It looked like a Kevin Quinn.
Right, exactly.
Kevin a little bit upset with himself, actually, that he didn't make the save as he whacks the goalpost in frustration.
Yeah, that's the save you got to make. It's not a rebound goal. It's you against the shooter. The shooter's out at an angle. Cut off the angle, make the save.
Just over 4 minutes into the hockey game, the first half.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not quite sure if South Pelham had a lead in either of their first 2 games this year in Division I.
Yeah, so an encouraging start. It is Division I against Division III. Talented players on Hollis-Brookline.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything in this game. I think it's going to be a fairly evenly matched game. We'll see.
Right, and
but I tell you what, South can skate. South Pelham can skate. The one thing the running time cuts down on, John, the fatigue factor, right?
Yes.
Only 15 players. They're not on the ice that long.
Running time helps them, yeah.
Right.
Wrister doesn't get through, goes up in the netting, so we'll have a face-off to the left of Kevin Quinn in the Hollis-Brookline Warriors zone. Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas, Tom?
Oh, yeah. Of course, I always do.
No snow, number 1, right?
That was the first thing. Yep.
Yeah. In the corner it goes. The Warriors trying to work it out of their own zone.
Second thing is I got to do whatever I wanted. I watched whatever I wanted. I ate whatever I wanted. So there you go. That's Christmas.
It is Christmas.
It's the same thing on Thanksgiving.
Freedom for a day, at least.
Freedom for a day.
In the middle, good rush here for the Warriors. Kind of a self-pass by Alex Gertz as he goes to the corner after it.
That's a long day the day before down at Foxborough.
Wasn't it?
12-hour day down there.
Yeah,
it was a
1 o'clock game.
3.5-hour game. It was just ridiculous.
And that is in.
Another one.
It slips underneath. Kevin Quinn is having a rough first period. Number
backhander.
21, it looked like it was Nathan Smith with the goal.
Yeah, backhander. Yep.
As the tradition is, the player that scores the goal goes over and slaps 5 first at the bench.
Yep.
And there is Nathan Smith. Just a simple, innocent-looking backhander.
Just a little flip to keep the goalie honest, and Quinn let it in. And let's be honest, that should have been a save again. And he's having a tough start to this game. He's had a good, he's played pretty well his first 2 starts, but today he's having a tough day.
So 2-0 for the Kings. The Warriors desperately looking to answer back here.
All right, and you know what, John? He's it. I mean, they don't have anybody else.
No, as we noticed, 3 goaltenders dressed for South in the warm-ups, only 1 for the Warriors, the Hollis-Brookline Derryfield team. Around behind the net it goes. South Pelham collects. Matthew Migliori clears it out, but that is icing as the puck will come all the way back in running time. Tim O'Neill, Michaela Savaggio, our camera crew here on Nashua TV. Telecast set up once again by our executive producer, Pete Johnson.
Yeah, I missed his birthday this year. I forgot to text him a happy birthday.
On Christmas Eve, on that long day. You were busy.
That's my excuse. I probably won't get another game for 2 weeks.
He gets robbed. He gets that Christmas Eve
I told him
birthday.
that. I said, you got to change that, Pete. You got to figure out a way to change it.
You can change your name, but you can't change your birthday.
Yeah.
Loose puck in the zone, and Warriors pick it up. Heavy hitting. Off the boards and out. Gamache does a nice job of staving off
Here's
two.
A shot chance. Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of a 3-on-1 there on Gamache.
Yeah, but that's a smart decision there to take that shot because you have the angle. Problem is he just missed the side of the net.
And it's out. And they're going to wave off icing, saying that the defenseman had a good chance to stop it as it skipped over Jack Lager's stick. Dumping it in, Jesse Gertz. Warriors got a line change. That created some space on the far side. Bearing in the shot. Looked like a stick save made by Quinn.
Yeah, see, that time you saw it and kept on it. I just think that backhander caught him by surprise. I really do.
Certainly did.
Hollis-Brookline Derryfield's not doing a bad job at forechecking. They just need to shoot the puck a little bit more. And that was the problem South Pelham had in an 8-1 loss open the season when I saw it against Manchester.
Warriors steal it and keep it in. Back to get it is Matt Skelly. Skelly gives it away. Shot, save.
Rebound. Oh, nice job.
The net might have come loose.
Yeah, but a nice job to knock that rebound away. And that saves what could have been a goal.
Yeah, that was one that Noah Sewell did not have much time to get ready for at all. It was just all of a sudden a turnover and a shot. And he flashed the pad, so it kept it a 2-0 game. 10 minutes left. We're halfway through the opening frame, and South Pelham looking strong right now as far on the scoreboard. Oh, that one rang the post.
Iron.
And in the middle, the turnaround backhander saved by Sewell goes to the corner. Good heads-up goalie play by the Kings netminder in this surge by Hollis-Brookline in the last minute. Teams trading possession in the neutral zone. Keeping it in, the Kings. Heavy hit, just a stand-up check there by Jack Lager on Nathan Smith, who hit the deck.
Clean hit and not that hard. It was just caught him off balance. Here's this 2-on-3, but I think the
drop pass and a good solid hit in the middle.
That's it. The drop pass was the key right there.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder hit. Matthew Migliori has the puck on his stick now.
Look at that. Bounces off a hit right there.
Migliori trying a shot on goal as he takes a hit for his trouble. And the puck is out. Jesse Gertz collects it, trying to beat two defenders, squirts by on the boards. Nice cut in the middle, and he was broken up at the last moment.
I'd love to see Gertz and Gamache in a one-on-one, wouldn't you?
A foot race, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd
Maybe
be great.
We'll have a chance sometime in the game. Broden Landsteiner made a nice poke check to break up that Jesse Gertz rush a moment ago, but the Warriors still had some pressure.
Warriors are in deep a lot, just not getting enough on net.
Good blue line work there by the Warriors. Number 22 is Kyle Sanborn. Made a nice play and back on the attack. Hollis-Brookline, Derryfield. They dump it into the corner. On the other side of the net, behind the goal, Daniel Byrne. Peter Gamache trying to control things. Loses it in front.
Nice
dangerous play.
Yeah, but a great job by Sewell to just use his stick to nudge it away.
And somehow Gamache comes out the other side, rips one, and it's in.
Yeah, that angle is killing Quinn. He is not able to cut off that angle for some reason, and it is killing him and killing the Warriors. All from the left wing side, every goal.
It certainly is.
And that was
2 for Gamache.
Is that Gamache? Yeah, it was, yep.
Yeah, he just threw it at the goal. It looked like it went between the legs, Tom.
It's the angle.
Yeah.
The angle is just something that Quinn has not mastered in this game for some reason.
Yeah, it's a huge hole here in the first period for Hollis-Brookline as
3-0 game, and South Pelham is probably going to get the point for this half.
They look destined to do so with just over 7 minutes to go in the first half of this round-robin tournament game. Hollis-Brookline's had a lot of time of possession, but on the scoreboard, no help. Number 11 is Andrew Byrne. Back to the point. Warriors intercept and throw it behind the goal. Back to get it, Connor Farnham. Sophomore absorbs a hit and throws it to center ice. Sit there by Gavin Asimakopoulos.
Oh, say that 10 times fast.
I wrote it out so it helped me sound it out. Also, having worked in Lowell for a while, it helps me. I'm thinking about the snapshot. Right now, Tom, South Pelham's energized by the fact that they think they just have to throw it on goal and good things can happen.
Exactly.
Unfortunately for Kevin Quinn, he's having that kind of a rough first period.
It's been a one-shot deal. You know, the one thing is, and he holds on right there, the one problem with that is if you're South, you would like to see a little bit more sustained pressure.
Right.
You know?
Right.
They're spoiled. Getting a one shot on goal and getting the instant goal. So, but they're doing what they did not do the last time I saw them, which was shoot the puck. Good job by Jordan Sirocco to try to preach that home.
Broden Landsteiner with the shot, and Kevin Quinn had a clear look at it all the way. Round behind the net it goes. 5:20 left first period. South Pelham with a commanding lead. They're looking for more, and it's pounced on by Kevin Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn's doing the right thing there because of the pressure around him. He's forced into face-offs, which is good because I've seen a lot of turnovers on by goalies over the years where the puck just ends up in the wrong stick and comes right back at them.
Jesse Gertz wins that face-off, goes around behind the net, but now they can't clear it. South Pelham making life difficult for the Warriors, who finally do get it out now with a burst of speed down the near boards is Charlie D-E-E. And Charlie, not a defenseman.
3-on-1 for a while. There was nobody in front. One defenseman and the ice was wide open for somebody to get in there. And the Warriors weren't able to take advantage of that.
Good.
That was a situation waiting to happen.
Good hand-eye to pick that out of the air by Kyle Sanborn. Wings it back into the offensive zone, but some space near side.
They got caught in a line change right here, but now they get it recovered and they get the puck back. 4:07 left to play here. Running time, first half, 3-0 in favor of South Pelham.
Playing some catch behind the boards. Sean McCarthy. Number 23, Peter Gamache lurking there in breakaway territory, but not able to connect. Warriors would love to get at least a goal to get something positive to work with here going into the second half. It won't help them to win the first period. With South Pelham up comfortably right now, 3-0. Near boards is Sean McCarthy. Cross-ice pass looking for Brendan Millward.
Yeah, again, this is a good skating team. And now you got a 2-on-2. Let's see what can develop here. Right in. Look at that. Walks right in.
And a shot near side. That was a great opportunity for the
How
Warriors.
was that puck not covered up by Sewell when he came in on there? You got to cover that puck up as soon as it hits your stick.
Yeah, Charlie D had a great chance at a one-timer goal there.
No kidding.
In the front.
So pressure is being put on. Hollis-Brookline Derryfield has been in this game.
Gamache
just can't seem to cut down that left side angle, left wing angle.
Aiden Eskandon did a great job, number 7 on defense, to break up Gamache there, who actually, Peter, lost his stick on the play.
I love watching Gamache play.
Yeah, he's not afraid to dish out some hits, too, with that superior skating ability.
No.
He's sent some people sprawling.
He's a Pelham kid.
Yeah. Back to the point it
and
goes.
I'll tell you a story about that. He dished out a hit at the start of the season. And a poor kid from Manchester Central Memorial, hold on as we have a break in.
Yep. Rips the shot, saved by Sewell, and it's out quickly.
So he goes into the boards, and Gamache is very fast, right? So he zips in down the right wing behind the Manchester player. You knew a hit was going to happen, and boy, did it happen. And the kid got leveled, and it was, I mean, it wasn't intending to do anything except make a good hockey play, but his speed gave him such force into the boards that, unfortunately, the player was injured and the ambulance had to be called.
Ambulance?
Yeah, I mean, look, the kid didn't want to even leave the ice, the Manchester kid. He sat up in the stretcher. But once you call him, you got to go.
Right, it's precautionary.
So, it's precautionary at that point. 47 seconds into the season.
Wow.
Into the season.
Yep. Here we go, huh?
Imagine my demeanor watching that.
Speaking of big hits, Tim's great-nephew.
Yeah, plays for North Southhaven.
Yeah, he took a heavy hit in that.
Did he really?
He's a freshman, big kid, but.
Did Tim get upset?
He manned the camera as usual, or Michaela might have been on camera, but.
Yeah. Michaela was on camera. I imagine Tim went down and pounded on the glass, right?
He was okay. Took it like a professional. Only 40 seconds left to go in this half. South Pelham's going to take it. 3 goals. 3 goals that Kevin Quinn wishes he had back because he's capable.
There's a chance right here. Oh, just off the stick.
South Pelham, nice pass in the middle. Number 9 is Brendan Doughty.
And he's going to get a penalty for tripping.
And that's a good play for South Pelham because they can take that penalty, put it in the bank for the next half.
Yep.
And they'll start with a player advantage in the next 20-minute frame after they finish off the last 16 here.
That'll be a quick 16.7 seconds and then start the second.
Maybe they just stop it in the last minute.
Yeah, I think they stop it for penalties at that point.
So the penalty is against Jack Lager, a senior. He had really no trouble knocking down the freshman Doughty, but
Gamache right in.
What's his goal? Peter Gamache with a hat trick in the opening 20.
What a game.
That was the best goal, the best shot of all the 4 goals. As he ripped it near side, he picked his spot. Even a goaltender that's having a good period would have had a difficult chance.
That caught Quinn under his left armpit. John, there could have been more than 6 to 8 inches of room there for Gamache to find that spot, and he found it.
And he did with authority. He ripped it in there, and it's 4-0. Well, you could say first half win for South Pelham by the point system.
They get a point, and with 4-0, if they can maintain it in the second half, they'll
get another one for winning the game.
And it depends if they can outscore them in the second half to try to get 3 points.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We'll be back with second half action here in the 2022 Holiday Hockey Tournament at Conway after this break.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Welcome back, everybody, to Conway Arena in Nashua, where we have our period 2 of the second game of our hockey doubleheader. It's Hollis-Brookline, Derryfield to our right in the dark uniforms against South Pelham, the Kings in the white and blue, and the South Pelham Kings dominating right now.
Right. You notice something, though, in both? I don't know if it happened in your game, the first game. It did happen in the second one. They don't change sides.
They don't.
No, they stay. The goalies stay in one spot.
And it's where the benches are, so it makes it easier on line changes.
Sure.
Usually.
Yep.
But with only 2 halves, yes, they keep the same.
Keep the same, exactly.
Benches and sides, and well, the benches always stay the same, but the goalies usually switch ends.
Right. That's all I'm going to say. Just the goalies.
Right. So a hat trick for Peter Gamache, number 18, the Tom's player to watch, has delivered big so far in this game. We'll see what happens here in the second period, but as we have the format, you can still win a point if you win a half. It's a solid point for South Pelham, up 4-0 with the power play to begin. Actually, what happened to that power play?
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to know.
Did they forget?
No, I think, John, you know what?
It just ends?
Yeah, it's running. No, it's running time, so the power play goes away quickly.
Well, it was 16 seconds left when they froze
Right,
the clock.
a minute and a minute 40, and that's about what we're at right now, right? If you do the math.
Well, we should be at, I think we should be at 18,
well, let's
16
see.
before they let the player out of the box. But that whole sequence was,
It was fast.
I felt like they forgot. It was 5-on-5 from the
Well,
opener.
you got a player who's sitting in the box right now for the Kings.
No, you're right. He is in the. Well, that's
one of the goalies, isn't
no.
it?
He's just an extra. Yeah,
he's an extra. He's just
seat.
he's just
he didn't
sitting
do
there.
anything wrong.
No.
He
So
just dressed. He
my
needs a
guess
place
is,
to
I mean,
go.
the time goes by fast, you know.
Well, maybe the running time continues while they're walking to the locker room.
Could
the penalty's up by the time they get to the
I'll
locker room.
vote for that.
I feel like they forgot. But anyway, fresh slate. Maybe.
No. I'll tell you in a second.
Good.
They scored. They scored the goal.
Oh, they did score the goal.
They scored the goal. How stupid am I?
I forgot. It happened so quick. But it was the third goal
Oh,
for
I
Gamache,
saved
so
my
the player
soul.
came out.
On a rough shot right there.
That was on the third goal by Gamache where the player came out.
That was it.
Of course.
Yep, that's it.
It happened really late.
That's what happened with the power play. Silly me, silly you, even sillier
Exactly.
you. See what you?
Yeah.
That's why you need me here, John. I hate
need
to
you
see
on
what
that.
I hate to see what happened in that first game.
I need you on that wall.
Because you
Tom.
didn't have Tim O'Neill because he was pounding the glass to cheer for his nephew in the first game.
Around the boards, the Warriors would love to score first if they could.
Well, they got a chance right here.
Centering pass goes off the
They've
skate.
had some good positions, players in the right spots. Just haven't been able to connect. Sewell's made about 4 outstanding saves to keep them off the board. 1 on that one-timer by Gertz.
Icing call against the Warriors. And South Pelham will have the next best chance to score with a face-off in the offensive end of the ice. John Collins with Tom King. Michaela Savaggio is on camera right now with our partner Tim O'Neill as we watch South Pelham sprint back to get the puck. The Warriors on the attack, puck in the middle, and kept in for the moment. Here comes South Pelham. Number 12 is Brady Pelletier, shoots it on net, and covering up is Kevin Quinn. The only goaltender dressed for the Warriors after a rough first period. A few goals there, maybe all first 3 that he would tell you he could have, should have stopped. South Pelham content right now just to throw the puck on net, leading 4-0. Weaving in the corner, good break up there by Ryan Arneson. Arneson able to get it to a teammate.
Oh, almost turned around.
Gamache steals it, and
Nope.
it's stolen back by the Warriors. Number 22 is Kyle Sanborn. Shoots, save made. Noah Sewell saw it all the way.
Yeah, that's a tough puck to see too because he was screened partially.
Near boards, puck fought for and not out. The Warriors keeping it in, slapping at it, getting dumped.
Ooh, could get a penalty there. No, they don't.
Borderline. Charlie
Yeah.
D went down, but
I thought the stick got in there, but no call. Good non-call, I think.
Calvin Riley up the boards. Jesse Gertz bearing in, avoids the hit but loses the puck. to center ice it goes. Off the boards and in. Gamache in a foot race. This is not icing. He gets to it, shoulders off the defender, shifts through two
Look at that
players.
move.
And it's in front. A chance. Ooh, great chance there for Brendan Millward.
Yeah, Millward was going to, that was a tweener. You know what? Oh, here's the one right here, walking right in, but no, goes high. Millward had to knock the puck down, but you got to be careful. You can't knock it, you can't go forward with your hand and knock it towards the goal. So he had to knock it flat down, and that's tough to corral once you do that. So he had to be very careful about what he did on that play, as we have 13:59 remaining in the second half, and it's a 4-0 South Pelham lead over Hollis-Brookline.
Warriors doing a good job of moving it around the boards, except now the player falls down. South Pelham takes advantage. Nathan Smith tried to wheel and shoot, blocked by a tangle of bodies in front. And back to the neutral zone. On the attack comes Brendan Doughty. Doughty broken up, but still with the puck. South Pelham. Asimakopoulos was broken up, and to center ice with the puck. Caleb May shoots into the corner, goes in after it. South Pelham first in there. Doughty sidesteps the hit, but gives up the puck. Behind the net it goes. First to it is Migliori. Now Gavin Asimakopoulos shouldered off the puck by Lager. Lager to the point, wrister. That was a screenshot.
Again, how does he see it? Good job by Sewell. He's played really well.
Good positioning right there. Preserves the shutout for the moment.
Tomorrow we give Tim O'Neill and Michaela a day off, so So Tim will probably come here and watch North South. He can play. I know he will. and then see, he doesn't have his headset on, so I can say anything I want. And then we'll give it. The Tech's the day off, videographers the day off, and we'll be back on Thursday, not here at Conway Arena, but at the Belanger Gym in Nashua, at Nashua South, just down the street, for the return of the holiday basketball tournament, the boys and girls finals at 5 o'clock and 6:30. So stay tuned on Nashua ETV for some high school basketball. And then, John, you and I believe, next week on Tuesday,
yes,
Nashua South and Bishop Girton.
Right,
in
basketball.
boys basketball.
That should be a good one.
Yeah.
In the new year.
Yes. Do I really have to say Happy New Year?
Another new year with you.
Do I have to say Happy New Year? Do I have to say Happy New Year? Don't remind me. Do I have to say Happy New Year to you? Do I really have to do it?
How many have there been?
Oh, my God.
Too many, right?
Yeah.
Time.
Oh, right
shot
there.
goal.
Great.
Great combination. Gamache on the feed to number 23, McCarthy. Sean McCarthy with the one-timer on a great setup by Gamache, who now has 3 goals and an assist. 5-0.
That was a classic goal. Nothing Quinn could do about that one. That was bang, bang. Classic goal. This is the best I've seen the Kings play, in the last couple of years.
In a few years, I was going to say.
Well, I think, the North games were really good. Towards the end of last year, I thought they got a lot of momentum, and they played pretty well down the stretch.
A lot of it has to do with Peter Gamache, who is now going to the box as he gets called for.
He's no stranger to it.
I guess it was
started the game there.
We're just talking about it was a hook. They gave him a hook. 2 minutes. Clock does stop momentarily to give the team that was violated that full 2-minute advantage. So 11:05 to go. We had a nice chat in between period with Trinity Santana, former goaltender for Alvern, former Alvern Bronco, is now into the video business with Hudson CTV. We were talking about Jacob Baker, another Nashua student athlete that's
Baker's
going into the
he's
video
a Bishop
business.
Girton kid. He's from Pelham.
Girton, sorry.
He's from Pelham.
From Pelham, okay.
But he's he's going into the video biz.
I was just telling Trinity, good choice. That this whole thing, streaming video, athletics at all levels, that's only going to get bigger with time. More demand for content with the big hit administered by Jack Lager, but a break-in for South. Good break up. And we have a
we're going to get a penalty on that, or just offsides, or what? Hollis is, there's going to be a call.
Charging, a fist. And he's arguing his case, Jack Lager, the bigger player, It's kind of a flat-footed hit, but I believe is that boarding, charging with the fist? I'm not sure, but
let's see. The penalties are not 2 minutes. Do you notice that, John? They are 1:30.
ah, there you go. Another one, another difference.
They're a minute 30.
Okay.
So they're quick.
Possession, shot, good save by Kevin Quinn. And he springs a break. Great cross ice pass to Jesse Gertz.
4-on-4.
Broken up though.
Should be a lot of open ice. It's 4-on-4 right now for the next 29 seconds.
Yeah, you called it. That's out of bounds. Over the boards.
And
Face-off.
we're under 10 to play.
And the penalty time keeps ticking down for the team that's up by 5-0. They'll have a man advantage in 10 seconds. Will South Pelham. Puck goes behind the net. Roden Landsteiner up the boards. Brady Pelletier takes a hit, shovels it on ahead. Colby Meehan with it, but he was 1-on-3 and he gives it up. Man advantage now for South Pelham. It's a 5-on-4 situation for them, or it should be.
Yeah, for 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds. Nathan Smith plays it back. I don't even if they even know. Matthew Migliori has it. Throws it for Smith. And the Kings taking all kinds of time. They get sloppy with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost like nobody knew who wanted to take it out of the zone. And now they do. Out of the zone it goes. With
on a power play, you're wasting
all of
some time. And these are kids who are, these look like second and third and fourth liners. So that's probably why. Because you want to get as many kids into these games as you can. They're tournament games.
Yeah.
You get to look at them. They're glorified scrimmages in a way, but they're fun. You're playing for something. But tell that to Alvin and Stark, who got into a little bit of a brawl at the brawl in the second.
Was that a running time
game.
brawl?
Pretty much. Oh, not a breakaway.
Almost.
Almost.
Back to get it is Matthew
Because
Kelly.
I'll tell you what, in high school hockey, there are a ton of shorthanded breakaways.
Yeah, we know we saw a couple of them in the opening game. Nathan Smith has got a goal working his way toward the middle, but has broken up there by Aiden Eskandon, senior defenseman, with some nice play. Banks it off the boards. This would be icing. Just under 8 minutes left to go in running time here. This one's flown by.
A year ago, South Pelham was playing in the Salem Tuscan Kitchen Tournament at the Ice Center in Salem and did not fare very well there. They were very happy to be playing in a Christmas tournament at Conway Arena and making the most of it today.
Oh, ripping a shot. Gamache looking for goal number 4 is denied.
In fact, if they can keep the Warriors off the scoreboard, they will have the only 3-point game of the day.
Ah, yeah. The hat trick and winning the first half, the second half, the game.
Yeah, there you go.
All 3 points.
Yep.
There's a stiff hit there by Ryan Arneson.
It's getting a little physical out there, isn't it? There's a chance right here. Oh.
Deflection goes straight up in the air off of Gamache's stick. Gamache coming out of the maelstrom with the puck, skating hard. Headmans the puck to Sean McCarthy. Drop past Gamache, trying to duck a check. But good hustle back there by Kyle Sanborn to knock Gamache down. Kings still have it in the zone.
Gamache and Smith really work well together, don't they?
Yeah, they're like a man.
That's a great line. That's
every time he's on the ice.
It's a really good line that Jordan Sirocco has got going for South Pelham, and it's going to open up some eyes for the opposition as you get into the return of the regular season next week. And I believe the Kings have Alvin Milford in a regular season game next week. I'm not sure. I think that's what our friend here from HCTV was saying, and I saw that on the schedule as well. Centering pass almost.
Yeah, that was a good setup there for.
Good save by Quinn. He saw it all the way.
Daniel Byrne, number 6, on the setup.
We are under 6 to play.
Yeah. Moving right along. Colby Meehan goes back to get it. Not able to connect. Retrieving, stolen. No shot though there for Caleb May, number 23 in the middle. May goes out, backs and get it. He's the only one with it. Spins around off the boards. Jostling for possession. And the Kings poke it out. Still with it. Doughty sidesteps a check. Not icing, right on goal. Off the boards, not out. Jesse Gertz keeps it in. Tries to squirt down the boards. He does. Centering pass, but nobody there except a defender for the Kings. Out with it is Matthew Migliori. Migliori still with it. Rister deflected over the goal. Good decision by Quinn just to let it go. In front, and he'll pounce on it. Face off to his left with 4:50 to go in the final period of our hockey doubleheader here on Nashua TV. Hopefully first of several hockey games we'll be able to do this season.
Tell you, the team that looks good right now, John, Bishop Girton. Boys,
Really?
boys and girls. Both teams looking pretty good. Girls will have a test when they come back from their break. Well, they play, I think they play somebody. I don't know if it's Pinkerton or someone about 2 days from now. But the girls do. But Bishop Girton boys have 15 seniors on their roster, and they're playing like it.
Centering pass all the way across. Tough angle shot goes off the side of the cage.
Don't forget, this is, it's an important part of this tournament.
Asimakopoulos in front,
right
goal!
There. Yep.
Dylan Carr on the feed from Gavin Asimakopoulos. What a goal. 6-0.
That was a pretty goal. That really was.
It was.
This is what I said before, that this team can skate. And the thing is just trying to put it all together. They're not the biggest team, so they've got to use their speed, and they're using it today. 6-0 game, and we are in the home stretch here with just about 3.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, coaches have to be very pleased with that kind of
This is
action.
one of the better games that they have played. I mean, they don't win too many games 6-0, so.
Right. Some highlight reel goals too mixed in there.
Yep.
Sure, there was some soft goals by Quinn earlier, but there's about 3 in a row that any goalie would.
And the last 3 goals are goals that just no other goalie would be able to stop.
Jesse Gertz hands out a check behind the net to Millward, and
there's a break.
The Warriors trying for their first goal.
Can't get it. Nice play to come back. Away. That's the one thing.
Ryan Arneson on defense.
We marvel at the offense that South Pelham has put up today, but look at the other end of the scoreboard.
Yeah, Matthew Skelly getting back on defense as well.
And what this is what that goal just did is probably give them the 3 points, right?
Yes.
Because it's going to give them the half unless they allow a goal with 2 minutes left to play in running time, the clock ticking down and no stoppage.
And imagine if there's a point tie at the end of this, they'll go about goals against and goals.
Yeah, there's tiebreaker. I went through. I published a list of them today. It's online today. If you want to see my story on NashvilleTelegraph.com, it's got all the tiebreakers in there in order.
Some mastermind came up with this. It's pretty good. And is it in? Goal.
Yes.
A goal for the Warriors late. And they're not even going to go over and slap 5, so I'm not exactly sure who shot it, but I'm thinking it might have been number 23, Caleb May.
That's what I'm thinking.
Tom may have to double check that later. But the Warriors are on the board with just over a minute left.
Yeah.
Somehow it found its way through Sewell.
Tell you what, they get another one, they get a half a point.
They have a chance. And player gets dumped. Good check behind the goal.
So here I am just talking about a shutout.
Yeah,
and boom.
same thing happened in the opening game where that's off of somebody on the bench.
A late goal, right?
Yeah, with under 30 seconds left, Chase McBride.
Chase McBride, yeah.
Hustled down, got the loose puck, and from a really tough angle, Ivan Conway'd it, or Johnny Busick did, up into the top corner.
They've got a good coach. Ashton Rome knows hockey. He played it for a long time in the minors. Career minor leaguer.
Really?
Played for the Monarchs, couple stints with Manchester. Played for a couple of teams in Worcester, the ECHL and AHL.
This is onside with 16 seconds left. The drop pass, though, doesn't find anybody with the open net. South Pelham took a shot at it, literally, but missed to the left. And with icing, that's going to do it.
And that'll hit. That's it. All right, John Collins, been a pleasure.
Yep. Thank you, Tom King. Thanks to our camera crew, Michaela Savageau with Tim O'Neill, and our executive producer, Pete Johnson. The Nashua team split here in our doubleheader. Congratulations to the South Pelham Kings, who come out on top by a score of 6-1 here, the final. They won both halves and the game, so it's a 3-point game in this tournament format. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more exciting holiday basketball and hockey action all week here on Nashua ETV. And good evening from the Conway Arena, everybody.